Hello and welcome back to the soothing sound of my voice. Doesn't that sound really bad? Doesn't that make me sound like an asshole? Well, you would be correct because sometimes I'm mean. Welcome back. It is me, the guy that does this every week, and you can probably hear the fan. I hope you're a fan of the fan because that would be pretty good for you to be a fan of the fan because it's on, because it's hot, because I live in a state that decides that the weather does not need to be good. It needs to be hot all the time in the summer, and it needs to be kind of like lukewarm in the winter. You know, like a lukewarm bath. You think it's gonna be nice and steamy hot when you get in the bath, and then you're like, this is like really uncomfortable lukewarm water. And it's just really lame. Have you ever had that? I have. I don't take baths anymore because of it. Now I like to moderately burn my skin in the shower. Just cranking up the levels of heat until, my skin falls off just a little bit. But, what shall we talk about today? We could talk about how the dogs like to ruin my little recording every time I try to record something. Or we could talk about something else. What shall it be? I'm not sure. I guess I could tell you a story, I guess. I was watching the Magic School Bus this morning, and I was eating cereal, and probably later, when my girlfriend listens to this podcast, she'll be like, but you hate cereal. Cereal is not your friend. I'm like, I know. Cereal makes me sick. But maybe that's why I didn't feel good today. I don't know. And I also had a problem with the milk with the cereal because I didn't know if it smelled good. Because my nostrils don't work very well either. Because I never use milk. So I don't really know what it's supposed to smell like. So I asked my dad. And then my dad was like, oh, I don't know. Does the milk even smell good? And so he asked my mom. And my mom was like, pour it in a glass and sniff it again. And I'm like, oh, because that's going to change if the milk is good or not. So I did that, and then I was like, oh, okay, I guess it does work. And it smelled fine. But my body doesn't do milk very well. It's a wonder that I'm still alive, because I eat a lot of ice cream. And I'm not supposed to. But anyway, on to the story. So I was eating some cereal, and I was watching the original Magic School Bus. It's on Netflix, and when I say the original, I'm talking like 1994 Magic School Bus with the crazy old animation, and it reminds you of some good childhood memories. So I was watching it, and some of the jokes in the Magic School Bus, they are questionable, because I've been watching. Well, I stopped watching it because I'm an adult, sort of, a little bit, and yeah, yeah. So I was watching like the first episode, and I wasn't done with my cereal yet, so I watched the second episode, and I remembered how much I liked it, but like, in the first episode they were talking about the space planets, and the space planets. Okay, and back in '94, I don't know if anybody remembers this, but Pluto was a planet at one point. And then I don't know what year it was, in 2009, they were like, you know what? We don't like Pluto anymore. We're going to take that one off. And I've been upset ever since. Pluto will always be a planet to me. I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of memes about that on the internet. Like, all the 90s kids, they're like, Pluto's still a planet. Still and forever be a planet. But, And that Janet character, Arnold's cousin Janet, and they have the same hairdo and the same shirt, but her shirt has a J on it, so then you know which one you're talking to, because they look like identical twins. They didn't get really creative in that little creation of the characters right there, but I still love the show. She was really mean. She was saying, "Oh, Arnold, like my solar system was so big that we had to hang the sun from the flagpole." And then Arnold was like, "Oh, well, that's pretty cool for you, man. Don't really care. I'm Arnold." And I don't know. Throughout the whole episode, she was just like, she was collecting all the things from the planets, because the Magic School Bus, of course, the Magic School Bus had to go up into space, and it was like, "Oh, let's stop at all the planets, beep a deep," and she was like, "Ooh, let me grab some rocks. I love these rocks. I'm just gonna grab these." And by the end of the episode, like, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it, I'm sorry, spoiler alert. She like had to let go of all her gadgets and her things that she collected from all 9 planets. I don't know how the school bus could have held all that. Like, I would have been like kicking that girl off the train at the second planet. Like, "Okay, girl, you can just hang out on, I think, the second planet from the sun. I don't think it's Mercury. I think it's Jupiter. Yeah, I think it's Jupiter, because Earth is number 3, and Pluto is number 9, and Uranus, ha ha ha, it's funny. Uranus is number 8, and Saturn is number 6. Saturn is 6, I think. I don't know. I'm not a science teacher or an astronomer, but I don't know. And then I watched 2 of those original episodes, and then I went on to see, like, because Netflix does this thing where it's suggestions of what you can watch, and it was, one of them was called "The Magic School Bus Rides Again." So I'm like, okay, I have to check it out, because I have to see how ruined it is. And Netflix had the nerve to, like, recreate Magic School Bus with horrible animation, and the characters are drawn different, the different hair color. They got rid of some of the characters, and now Miss Frizzle is, like, not Miss Frizzle anymore. It's the teacher in the show is Miss Frizzle's little sister, so technically she's Miss Frizzle, but she's not the Miss Frizzle. And then Liz the Lizard, she's drawn totally different, and that's just awful. I can't deal with that. I tried to watch an episode. I couldn't get past, like, the first 5 minutes, and it was awful. I don't even want to remember it anymore. Don't watch it. It will make you cry. Don't like it at all. I put it on Snapchat. So there's the people who have me on Snapchat will know. You know, if you like this video, subscribe, maybe, or like it. No one's ever done that before. First time for everything, right? Well, I'm gonna go. Bye bye.